Are you thinking of moving to Salt Lake City, Utah? Do you travel for work? Do you love to travel for fun? Do you want to be close to Salt Lake City International Airport in Utah? Have you considered North Salt Lake City? I have a series of short videos that highlight the different schools and some hotspots in the area. If you want to learn more, you will want to check them out. Today, we'll be focusing on a neighborhood called Foxboro. The majority of the homes on the west side of North Salt Lake are no older than 2004. Woodside was the main builder in the area. The area is known for its well-maintained homes, affordable living, and beautiful parks. One of the standout features in Foxboro is its extensive green spaces and amenities. The Legacy Park in the neighborhood is the largest and boasts a splash pad, playgrounds, basketball courts, soccer fields, and scenic walking trails. It is a popular gathering spot for families and a hub of activities for the community events. The neighborhood is also praised for its low HOA fees, making it an attractive option for buyers seeking quality without extra costs. Residents enjoy the quiet, clean streets and the dog-friendly environment, making it a great place for families, retirees, and outdoor enthusiasts alike. The numerous parks, coupled with easy access to the Legacy Parkway trails, make it a fantastic location for those who love biking, walking, and enjoying nature. If you're looking for a safe, welcoming community with a small town feel, but making it close to city conveniences, Foxboro, North Salt Lake City might just be the perfect fit. So we're on the trails in Foxboro. In 2003, I was a single mom who was desperate and wanted a home. I wanted more than anything to purchase a home for my two young children, and a friend of mine showed me a plan for new construction homes that she was calling Bountiful City. I really liked the plan. She convinced me that I should check out the neighborhood. A few days later, it was my birthday, and my parents were sweet enough to join me to celebrate. They asked me what I wanted to do, and I told them that I wanted to check out the new construction site. When we got out there, it felt like it was in the middle of nowhere. There had only one single model and a lot of dirt. But I fell in love. I love the idea of not only having a new home, but a new construction home. I gave Woodside a check and started the building process. My first home was done in 2004. Then in 2007, I was a licensed real estate agent, and I negotiated a second home in the same Foxboro neighborhood that we're in currently. I needed an office and a little bit more room, so I built a model that had all of your main living with my office, kitchen, dining, and family room on the main floor, and then all of the bedrooms and a large family room over the garage upstairs. My children have grown up in Foxboro. I grew up in Murray, Utah. We lived in the same house from the time I was in first grade until I graduated high school. I wanted to give my children the same gift. I still live in the same home in Foxboro today. We have made many amazing friends over the years. We're comfortable with the area and especially love the trails. The schools have been a big plus for my children. We feel welcome in the community and have watched it grow and progress over the years. So if you're looking for a fun community that has lots of trails so that you can enjoy the great outdoors with your family, you might want to look into Foxboro, North Salt Lake City. Foxboro is a newer established neighborhood in North Salt Lake City, Utah, home to approximately 1,000 residents, and this area features a mix of single-family homes, townhomes like what you see behind me, and condos, offering a variety of options for residents. The community is especially popular with families that are looking for a peaceful suburban lifestyle with easy access to the great outdoors. Foxboro residents love the abundance of parks and trails, with highlights like Legacy Park, which offers splash pads, soccer fields, playgrounds, and scenic walking trails. Additionally, the neighborhood is situated just minutes from the downtown Salt Lake City Airport and downtown Salt Lake, making it a convenient choice for commuters. Homeowners often mention that it is a well-kept neighborhood in appearance, and it has a friendly atmosphere, and the proximity to local amenities is also a big plus. It's also known for being pet-friendly with plenty of green space to enjoy. With a variety of community events and family-oriented environment, Foxboro continues to be a desirable place to live. As a planned community, Foxboro is managed in the north by an HOA, which helps maintain the neighborhood's aesthetic and facilities, all at a relatively low low fee. South Foxboro does not have an HOA, but still enjoys the parks and the trails. The difference being that they do not have a community pool and gym. The South Foxboro residents go to a local gym or the rec center to swim. North Foxboro has a small HOA, which includes the clubhouse and the pool. The HOA in the North Foxboro is currently only $35. If you do have yard maintenance, then that HOA will bump up to $115 a month. So that way it'll include the community yard space. Foxboro and North Salt Lake City, Utah is a vibrant, family-friendly neighborhood that residents rave about. With around 6,200 people who call it home, Foxboro offers a peaceful suburban atmosphere while being conveniently located just minutes from downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, let's dive into one of the most favorite things about North Salt Lake City, Utah, and that is the trails here in Foxboro. Seriously, if you're into biking, rollerblading, walking, running, or even scootering, if that's a word, then you're going to love this. The neighborhood trails weave right through the Foxboro neighborhood, connecting you to a bigger regional trail system that just hooks up right down there. It's like having your own personalized outdoor gym, except you get the fresh air, scenic views, and zero membership fees. When my children were younger, in the summer, they would get up each morning and ride their bikes around the trails for their daily exercise and fresh air. They still tease me that I was so insistent that they do this every morning. I believe in the importance of daily exercise. Some mornings we would decide to rollerblade instead, and I am glad that we have those memories. I was able to teach my children the lesson of commitment and consistency. They still remember the little adventures they had exploring the trails. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Salt Lake City, Utah, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know everything there is to know about the current market in Salt Lake City, Utah and surrounding suburbs. My name is Janet with Living in Salt Lake City. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking to make a move, and we help them make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah and surrounding suburbs. And we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. My information is in the description below so that we can help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah and surrounding suburbs. Woodside Homes have made quite a name for itself in the new construction market, particularly in communities like Foxboro in North Salt Lake. People love Woodside for several key reasons. Woodside is known for their thoughtful home designs that blend functionality with style. Whether it's an open floor plan, modern finishes, or energy efficiency features, their homes cater to a wide range of buyers, from young families to retirees. Buyers appreciate the flexibility that Woodside offers in personalizing their homes. From choosing different layouts to selecting finishes, homeowners can tailor their space to match their needs and style. Foxboro North, a neighborhood developed by Woodside, has some fantastic amenities that residents rave about. These amenities include multiple parks, a splash pad, a clubhouse with a pool, and a fitness center, and miles of scenic trails that connect throughout the neighborhood. While no builder is without its critics, many homeowners praise Woodside's construction, customer service, and especially its proactive communication throughout the building process. Some reviews specifically mentioned that the sales construction team takes time to address concerns, which makes buyers feel valued. There have been a few complaints regarding their craftsmanship, or particularly like around warranty issues. However, these issues don't seem to overshadow the overall positive feedback. In short, Woodside's reputation in Foxboro is mostly solid, especially for those looking for a home in a vibrant, family-friendly community with plenty of outdoor space. One of my favorite things about Woodside that they did before they built in the north was to survey current residents in the south and ask them what they would change about their homes once they moved in. Some of the answers were things such as, we need a little bit more storage space, or adding a floor plan that offers a 2-story featuring a master bedroom on the main floor. Also, they wanted an option for a larger island in the kitchen. When they designed the plans for Foxboro North, they incorporated these changes. I was almost tempted to build one more time and move from the south side of Foxboro to the north, like so many of my neighbors did. When Woodside purchased the large plot of land, part of the agreement was that they would incorporate a certain percentage of preserved wetlands. So they thoughtfully designed the planned community with trail system running throughout the neighborhood. Here is a history of the drama. North Salt Lake Lake wouldn't allow homes to be built on the west side for the longest time because they were set on protecting the wetlands and wildlife, meaning the raccoons, the mice, the ducks, the skunks, and yes, occasional deer. It wasn't until 2003 that they finally gave Woodside the green light to build, but even then, there was a portion of the land that had to be set aside to preserve its natural beauty. Thank you, nature lovers. The parks, the trails in this area are breathtaking. The mountain backdrop makes every run, bike ride, or walk feel like you're wandering through a postcard. And the sunsets and sunrise, absolutely unreal. Sometimes I catch myself just standing there and saying, wow, I really love living here. It's like nature's own little Instagram filter. No touch-ups required. So if you're into outdoor adventures, Foxboro is just the beginning. I'll be sharing more hidden gems around Utah for hiking, biking, skiing, boating, and paddleboarding in future videos. There's always something new to explore. All right, so we're in Foxboro North, and these are some of the homes that are featured in this north side. It's really nice because it's just down the street from the park. One of these homes that's currently for sale has 4 bedrooms and it has 3 full baths. One of the features that's really fun is that it actually has a bedroom on the main level living. So you can use that as an office or an additional bedroom, but it does have a full bath downstairs. Another feature that's really fun is there's a flex room that is above the garage, and with that flex room you can actually use it as a family room, or you could use it as an additional bedroom, making it a 5th bedroom. But this area, the Foxboro North, where I'm standing right now, it is just a short walk straight down the street to that park that we were just at with the splash pad and the food truck Mondays. So something else you'll love about this area is the fact that it has Google Fiber. So if you're working from home, that's a big plus. Another big plus about this area is the secondary water, which is such a good savings on your water whenever you can use the outside water to do all of your lawn watering and your garden watering. Just remember, don't let anyone drink that secondary water. It's not good for you. Food Truck Mondays in North Salt Lake is a community favorite, hosted weekly at Legacy Park in North Foxboro, where I'm at right now, from April to September. These events run from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. They feature a rotating lineup of food trucks coordinated by the Food Truck League. Every Monday, you can expect a wide variety of options, from mouthwatering tacos and gourmet burgers to sweet treats like churros and ice cream. It's a perfect way to kick off the week without cooking, and a fun way to support local businesses. Starting in June, the event also includes a little vendor fair showcasing local artisans and crafts. So there's even more to enjoy than just the food. It's a fantastic spot to gather with friends, neighbors, and family to relax, eat, and shop. Plus, certain Mondays feature special Unity in the Community events, which bring about some excitement with local entertainment and activities. Whether you're in the mood for trying something new or just wanting to enjoy a casual evening out, Food Truck Mondays at Legacy Park is a place to be. The splash pad always is full of laughter, and the kids love the open space and the playground. Just make sure that you bring some good bug spray and apply sunscreen. As Foxboro was developing, they had a large plot of land. So several years into their project, the city was willing to let them reassess because there was a huge supply and demand issue. So they allowed them to build these homes, which are on much smaller lots. So you're probably getting 0.10 to 0.14 of an acre, but these homes are so cute. You can get a 2-story that has your bedrooms all upstairs, 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. And you do still have like 2,100 to 2,400 square feet. But the benefit is that there were more people who could take advantage of the opportunity to live in Foxboro North, and especially in this little community. It does have an HOA of $115 a month because you have your very own pool. And then it also includes the yard maintenances, which is really nice for some folks. They really appreciate that. So this has been a great option and a great switch up in the area to accommodate that demand and supply issue. Now we are on the south side of Foxboro, and this is where it all began. So my first house is just around the corner. It was a little single level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car garage, just specific for me and my 2 little kids. And you can see that there's a wide variety of some 2 stories and single stories in this side of the neighborhood. The interesting thing is that since they started building in 2004, now that we're in 2024, you can see that there are some mature trees lining the streets. They still have parks here and there, but there's no HOA on this side. And then there's also a wide variety of a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. But you have anywhere from 1,200 square feet all the way up to 2,400 square feet. At the time when everyone was building these homes, they were perfectly affordable for young families. And now in today's world, you can see that a lot of them have been remodeled. So if you go inside these homes, you'll see that they have obviously new carpet after this long and new flooring. They have more modern kitchens, and like the coloring is now on trend. So there's a lot of benefit also to buying in the south, where they're a little bit older. You have more mature lined trees in the streets, and then you also have updated features. A lot of them have also obviously new water heaters, even new furnaces, some of them. So it would be worth taking a look at the south if you'd want a more established home. Although Foxboro is newer, North Salt Lake, Utah has a rich history that dates back to the incorporation in 1946. Originally a small community centered on a little post office and a few homes. The area grew as water rights and land developed and played a crucial role in the expansion. Early settlers relied on natural springs for water, and over time the town developed a more organized infrastructure, eventually becoming a very sought-after residential area due to its proximity to Salt Lake City. The Legacy Parkway was completed in 2008, and it is a key transportation route that significantly impacted North Salt Lake and the surrounding areas. Spanning 14 miles from Farmington to North Salt Lake, it was designed not just to be a highway, but a parkway experience, incorporating biking and walking trails and native landscaping and a slower speed limit to help preserve the natural environment. It took more than a decade of planning and legal battles, with environmental concerns over local wetlands being a major factor in delaying construction. The parkway was celebrated for reducing traffic on the nearby I-15 freeway while offering a more scenic and community-focused alternative for the commuters. It also features the Legacy Parkway Trail, the trail which is perfect for outdoor enthusiasts. Both in the history of North Salt Lake and the Legacy Parkway reflect a balance between development and preserving the natural beauty of the area, making it a unique place to live and commute thoroughly. One thing that I love about Foxboro is the community pages. There are multiple community pages where residents have an opportunity to say, hey, help me, I've lost my dog, or hey, I'm opening a little daycare. If you have children who need some help being watched, I'm open for business, and other such things as concerns in the neighborhood. There's also a nice neighborhood watch that helps the community come together as a little community family. So if you're considering making a move and you have questions if North Salt Lake is the right fit for you, shoot me a text, give me a call. Let's figure out if the trails and the neighborhood community feel is where you want to call home. When Foxboro first started in 2004, we always joked that there had to be something in the water. Every time the neighbors got together, there'd be yet another pregnancy announcement. It was like clockwork. When I was pregnant with my youngest, there was a whole crew of women in the neighborhood who were also expecting. We'd meet up, swap tips, share our stories and our worries, and just be there for each other. It became our own little support group of soon-to-be mommies. And here's the funny part. Almost all of us had girls, and those babies are now teenager, and some of them are still really good friends with my daughter. It's wild to think about how close we were way back then. Even though many of the families have moved away, we shared some really special years together. There's something that is truly unique about going through such an important life stage surrounded by supportive friends. It just brings back so many heartwarming memories. When When the neighborhood first started, it was a very affordable price point, and it attracted mostly young professionals just starting in their careers. This was a good mix of new accountants, lawyers, dentists, and other career-oriented professionals in the neighborhood. As the years have passed, the price have tripled since the first homes were built. This has changed the dynamic of the neighborhood a little bit. We now have attracted a larger mix of more established families and even retirees. One of the best things about the area is the schools. For more information, you will want to check out my school videos on each individual school. They're just little shorts. And as you can imagine, the neighborhood started to grow and the number of elementary age children was overwhelming. They needed to do some quick thinking and have some effective solutions. They resolved the issue by opening several charter schools in addition to the public elementary school. Currently, we now have 2 charter schools, Wasatch Peak and Legacy Preparatory, which also has a junior high, along with Foxboro Elementary, which is the local public elementary school. In addition, Spectrum Academy accommodates children on the spectrum from elementary, junior high, and high school. Each of these schools offers something a little different and unique. If you have children in school and you want to check out the other videos that I have addressing each individual school and the differences, what additional questions do you have about the area? Leave me a comment below and I will gladly provide answers. And that wraps up our tour of Foxboro and North Salt Lake City. Whether you are drawn to the family-friendly vibes, the scenic parks and trails, or the close proximity to Salt Lake City, Utah, Foxboro offers an amazing place to call home with a great mix of housing options, an active and welcoming community, and some of the best outdoor amenities around. It's no wonder the neighborhood is such a hit. If you're considering making a move or just want to learn more about what Foxboro has to offer, feel free to reach out. I would love to show you around and help you find your dream home here in this beautiful part of Utah. You can also stay in tune for more in-depth videos where we'll explore more hidden gems in the area. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get you started on your next adventure.